I identify as a bigender woman, and sure, the word bigender is probably not in most people's vocabulary, but just know that it's another non-binary gender, hence the they/them pronouns. In fact, she, her even feels better for me. My name is Jake Demetrius, and I am a wrestler.
So we're gonna do everything from scratch.
So I'm still a full-time student in school in Hunter College, and I've actually been an intern with a technical group called Tech Turns for the past like 3 or 4 years or so, maybe 5 years. It's a little muddy. Hi, this is the control room. It's called control room because we control everything going on in front of and behind the cameras. This computer controls the prompter. Here we control the audio, as shown and as indicated here by our large and our grand audio board. These are graphics. Labeled there is tape op, which is on this computer right here. And as a TD, what you're doing is handling the seemingly most intimidating piece of technology in this room. You can't do any of that without any lights. As Peter's tech turn for the past several years, I've done a multitude of things. Things like working in the studio, which I've showed you guys before. I've made Ethernet cables. A lot of us tech turns never learn how to make those. Because usually there's always something to do as a tech turn. So Peter will always find something for you to do. And it's always nice because he's a smart guy, obviously, so he knows how to really manage the entire office and manage his tech turns. My very first semester in Hunter College was back in the fall semester of 2013. All these Polaroids right here, none of them are current tech turns. These are all like former tech turns and retired tech turns from just about all of them were here when I first started being tech turn a few years back. And I met them all years ago, before they all graduated, and of course they're all not here. They've all moved on with their actual lives. I'm still here. I know a lot of people I know, especially the friend I was with yesterday. Oh, she hates Hunter so much. Honestly, I've been here for 6 years and I love Hunter. I don't love the fact that our elevators aren't the best. I don't love the fact that our escalators barely work every now and then. Sure, there's a lot of things to complain about, but I feel like we have more things to be thankful for than to complain about. But then again, that's me. I like to focus more on the positives, so maybe that's me. I know a lot of people just love complaining. But yeah, of all the things I do love about Hunter, probably the things that makes me feel the most about is all the friends I made here. Over the 6 years I've been here, I've made a lot of friends, a lot of lasting friendships, a lot of close bonds that I've made over the past 6 years, a lot of good connections that I've made over the past 6 years. Professional wrestling is a very, very lovely, wonderful, fantastic, amazing, and interesting, and Byzantine topic to really explain to anybody. A lot of people see it as the fake sport. That's the most common view of it, but a lot of people don't really realize that it's not even trying to be a sport.
Yeah, that's stuff that you have that's just learning.
After I graduate out of Hunter, get that diploma and fold it in a nice paper airplane and chuck it at my parents. They'll love it, trust me. They'll frame it or something. I'm taking over Philadelphia. WWE have their own performance center in Florida. That's also, that's a big league right there, but that's way down there. I kind of don't want to go down there. The second biggest company in the world is New Japan Pro Wrestling, but they do have an American base in LA, which is all the way out there though. So that's one option, but kind of don't want to go all the way out there. And probably besides those two, another biggest school in the world would be in Philly. There's another indie company called Chikara, a very, very big company, and they have their own school called the Wrestle Factory, which a lot of notable talent who are currently in WWE right now are from. A lot of them came from the Wrestle Factory. Pro wrestling doesn't really have that place in New York City though, which is interesting because almost everything else is here, but pro wrestling is not. It really dawned on me how privileged I am to be here in New York City when talking to someone from Oregon, which is extremely different. Because Oregon is extremely white, they have a whole KKK history behind them, very white supremacists over there. It's also very homophobic, very transphobic. It's very, like super conservative over there in Oregon. So like I guess me being queer, me being like trans here in New York City, I'm super privileged to be here as opposed to somewhere like Oregon or even like anywhere else in the country or in the world that's not nearly as welcoming as New York City is. Like my identity as so many different kinds of minority because I am a person of color, obviously. I'm peanut butter toned, smooth, not crunchy. What's really interesting about myself and the fact that I was born and raised in New York City, a city that I love, and a city that like a lot of other fellow New Yorkers, a lot of us really can't imagine living anywhere else. Because we've all just been here forever. Especially me, I haven't really lived anywhere else. And any kind of queer really is we're all super privileged to be any kind of minority here in New York City.